Picture a dark forest at dawn. The air is thick, cold, and entirely silent. Before the sun even came up, Lucas was already waiting. And for the first time in years, he wasn't out there chasing some new dream. He was chasing an answer.
This right here perfectly captures his quiet desperation. I mean, for his entire life, Lucas had been trapped in this relentless cycle, always chasing the next shiny object. But not today. Today, the forest is quiet, and so is his mind. Chapter 1. The One Arrow. A few moments pass, and the old hunter finally steps out from the shadows. He doesn't say a single word. He just walks right up to Lucas and hands him a bow and a single, solitary arrow. Lucas just looks down at it. Just one arrow?
The hunter nods. One is enough, if you know where you're aiming. The absolute weight of those words just hangs in the cool morning air. The hunter points to this old, faded wooden target. Lucas pulls back the bowstring. His hands are literally trembling. He releases and completely misses.
Now, the forest is loud, but the hunter doesn't yell. Instead, he asks a really calm, piercing question. Where exactly were you looking? Lucas hesitates, but he admits the truth. He was looking at the trees, the wind, the birds, and somewhere in that mix, the target.
The hunter smiles softly. Exactly. Your eyes were divided, and whatever divides your attention divides your results. Let that sink in for a second. Whatever divides your attention divides your results.
Chapter 2. The Training. Now, the lesson doesn't just stop with a single missed shot. The hunter places another arrow in Lucas's hand, and the real work begins.
The instructions are brutally simple. 1. Forget the trees. 2. Forget the birds. 3. See only the center. We're talking about completely stripping away all distractions. Lucas takes a deep breath. The entire force goes deafeningly silent in his mind. He fires. It hits close to the middle.
Better, the hunter says, because your focus became stronger. But then, the grueling reality sets in. Hours pass. Pull back. Aim. Fire. Over and over again. Some arrows miss, some hit. Arms exhausted, muscles burning, fingers literally bleeding from the bowstring. As the sun starts to set on his bleeding fingers, something inside him finally shifts. He realizes the hard-earned truth. Success isn't about getting it right on the first try. It's about the discipline of aiming at the exact same target long enough to actually improve.
Chapter 3. The Seed. They leave the clearing and rest beside a peaceful river. The adrenaline starts to fade into calm. Lucas, reflecting on the brutal day, asks a question that plagues all of us. Why do so many people give up?
The hunter reaches down into the flowing water and plucks out a tiny seed. He holds it up. If I plant this today and dig it up tomorrow to check its progress, will it grow? Lucas just shakes his head. No. Exactly, the hunter says. Yet this is our fatal human flaw. We start a dream on day 1, we wait a couple of weeks. By week 4, when we don't see massive results, we panic. We uproot the project entirely, and by month 2, we're planting something brand new. We literally destroy our own dreams before they even establish roots.
The hunter drops the seed back into the water, watching it drift away. Great things need time, and they need your full attention. You cannot force a seed to grow by constantly digging it up, just like you can't achieve a huge goal by constantly changing your aim. Chapter 4. Nature's Lesson. The old hunter leads Lucas up to the very edge of a high cliff. An absolutely epic, sweeping view of a vast valley opens up right before them. The hunter stretches out his hand. He points out how the river below reaches the ocean because it flows in one direction. The eagle catches its prey because it locks on to a single target. The sun finishes one complete day before beginning another. Nature never rushes, and it never chases two directions at once.
We see the unwavering discipline of the natural world, directly juxtaposed against our scattered human ambition. The hunter turns to Lucas. Only humans believe they can master everything at once.
Chapter 5. The Promise. Standing up there on that cliff, Lucas turns his focus inward. He closes his eyes. He sees the haunting remnants of his divided attention, the abandoned business, the expensive camera collecting dust, the guitar he never learned to play, the notebooks filled with half-started ideas. For years, he believed that constantly changing direction made him smarter. Now, he realizes it really only made him slower. The sun begins to set, and right there, Lucas makes a silent, resolute promise. No more starting over. No more chasing every shiny opportunity. He will choose one path, and he will stay on it long enough to finally discover what he is truly capable of.
A deep peace washes over the scene. The old hunter looks at his student's face, and he just smiles. The scattered boy is gone. The lesson of singular focus has been fully learned.
But a hunter knows that knowing the path and walking the path are two very different things. One final test remained, a test to prove if this transformation was real, or if he would just shatter under the pressure. Would Lucas actually pass this final test of his focus?
Will he fall back into his old habits? You'll have to find out in Part 4, tomorrow, right here on this Explainer.